Good morning my dear gamers, Mashu here, and welcome back to another review. This is the first time I'll be doing a modern review of a Thomas product. More specifically, something from the Take and Play era. Due to the fact that Take and Play is discontinued by now, I'm gonna be nicknaming this review like a flashback review of some sorts. It's still a review of mine with the star rating and all, it's just a product which is just discontinued by now. So yeah, that's kind of my best way of explaining it. Now I don't have the box for this thing anymore, so I'm gonna have to awkwardly place a JPEG of it here. We're looking at the straight and curved track pack. The box itself doesn't have too much stuff to offer, just mostly showing the track on the front with a little window. So let's do a cutaway to look at the contents inside. Oh come on track, you gotta be more organized than that, it's your big day. Come on, harder claps. Now that's much better. Due to the fact that this is just a track pack and no engine is included, the only thing I can really do about this is just explain every single piece of track individually. So let's get onto that right now. Let's start simple with the curves. Firstly, the big ones. If you connect 4 of these together, you get a full circle, meaning that only one of these is basically a quarter of a circle. This one also has a section with some extended rocks and a piece for a sign. Note that all track pieces on the bottom have a copyright date of 2009. You get 4 of them. Next, the smaller curves. Imagine the previous piece but cut in half, meaning that this is 1/8 of a circle. I don't have any of these smaller curves in Take Along, so I think they were harder to find. I'm not sure. You get 4 of them. Before we get onto the straights, I wanted to mention something about the inches. If you see the outer edges of the track, there's these long slabs. I'm gonna say that each slab is basically the same as 1 inch. It's not exact, but you know, I just wanted to simplify the process. With that in mind, let's get into our first straight piece, the 2 inch. While they're helpful for filling in gaps, they're not too useful in long layouts since they pretty much won't get you anywhere. You get 2 of them. Now for 2 variations, the male and female pieces. Due to the fact that Take and Play is pretty much doing the one railway route of using male and female connections, you need these pieces in order to get you out of trouble, because there is times where you're going to find the same connection twice. You get 2 of each. In short words, each pack has 6 pieces of 2 inch track. Now for a more recognizable piece, the 3 inch. I had plenty of these during the Take Along days. They're short, simple, but sweet as well. In my opinion, they're always useful. You get 2 of them. Time for an oddball, the 5 inch. I had like 3 5-inch pieces during Take Along, but they always had holes on the side because they always connected to destinations. I'd never seen a 5-inch piece which is more stock standard like this one. Hence why I called it an oddball. You get 2 of them. Now imagine a 5-inch which is 1 inch longer and has a place for a sign. I present to you the 6-inch. I see this piece a lot in a lot of people's layouts, so I feel like it's a very popular piece. Other than that, there's just not much to say about this one. You get 2 of them. Lastly, the Big Daddy 7-inch. One detail that I didn't mention before in this review is that I actually have 2 of these exact same track packs. Due to the fact that we see a pattern of each straight having 2 pieces each, I have 4 of these 7-inch pieces. Jeez. It's a really useful piece considering the fact that I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing curves all day, so seeing these long straights make me very happy. You get 2 of them. Now you may be questioning to yourself, Mr. Mashu, what can I do with all this track? Well, I have a couple of ideas. First and foremost, expansion. All Take and Play sets have these male or female connections which are pretty much there extra to connect to other sets or track. That's where the track pack comes into play. Want to make your layout longer? Want to solve a male or female connection problem? Want to make your railway look a bit more realistic? These extra bits of track can help you solve any of those problems. This solution is only useful if you want to make long layouts instead of taking and playing with your sets the portable way. My other idea is just to make a track with all the track that came with the pack. Yeah, pretty f***ing self-explanatory right there. Sorry. With this idea, you get a very sizable layout that you can build in any way you want, because the track pieces are just loose. It will work with any era of Take and Play engine, so anything you try will pretty much work. And why stop at Take and Play where you can try out other toy lines? That's the one good thing about cross-compatibility. Even the youngest of brothers can get into the same action. Even the ones that are less fortunate. That's pretty much the whole track pack explained, so let's just get into the final opinions. I know a fair amount of you will think that this track pack is just a lazy piece of shit, but let's give this thing the benefit of the doubt. Now, I don't have an exact price point for this set, but I'm pretty sure that it would have retailed for around $20 back in the day. Just like the other things I reviewed as of late. So this track pack gives you a good amount of track for the price point, male-male, female-female connections, a long amount of straights, which is good. It does tick all the boxes. This thing does the job. My main issue with this thing is just the idea of it. You know, it's called the straight and curved track pack. Like, how far could you go with that idea, you know? It's a very generic product. That's my problem with it. It has no hills, no signs, no switches, no T intersections, no fatal four-ways, nothing. So yes, this is an affordable way in order to connect one set to another, but the idea just doesn't get the track pack to its full potential basically. For now, I'm just gonna have to give this thing half a star. Like I said, this is not a horrible product. It does the job. It's just not gonna make you go wow. I do gotta say, in 2014, if I did review this, I would have probably given it at least 3/4 of a star. But time passed, and there's now better track systems than the take and play ones, like Adventures for example. That track system, in my opinion, has more flexibility than take and play. Let's end this video off with a lighter note. Do you all want to see more reviews like these, like a flashback review where I just do the modern review but on an older item? Or do you want to see re-reviews of items that I already reviewed before in just the newer style and call them flashback reviews like this? Go into the comments and argue about that and give me suggestions. That would really help me out. Either way, I gotta work now on other videos, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!
#1 engine coming through!